September 19th, 2025. Off the coast of Okinawa, Japan. Military helicopters lift off the deck. American, Japanese. They rise together and move out over the Pacific Ocean. Below them is open water, no roads, no cover, just ocean and targets. This is Exercise Resolute Dragon 25. Two forces flying as one. The U.S. Marines from HMLA 169, Marine Light Attack Helicopter Squadron 169, and the Japan Ground Self-Defense Forces 1st Helicopter Brigade are conducting a live fire exercise. Live fire means real weapons, real rockets, real bullets, real targets in the water below. They are not practicing on a simulator. They are doing it over the actual ocean in actual formation. Formation means a planned arrangement of aircraft flying together at set distances and angles so they do not collide and can cover each other during an attack. The exercise has begun. The U.S. Marines are flying two types of helicopters. The first is the AH-1Z Viper. It is a twin-engine attack helicopter. It carries a 20mm cannon, a rapid-fire gun that fires explosive rounds, along with rockets and precision missiles. Precision missiles are guided weapons. They do not just fly in a general direction, they follow a target and hit it directly. The second is the UH-1Y Venom. It supports the mission. It carries crew and extra weapons and fills gaps in the attack when needed. The Japanese pilots are flying the AH-64D Apache. The Apache is a heavy attack helicopter. It carries a 30mm chain gun, a fast-firing cannon mounted under the nose, along with Hydra 70 rockets and Hellfire missiles. A Hellfire missile follows a laser beam to its target. The pilot or a ground team points a laser at the target. The missile follows the light and hits the exact spot. These aircraft are built for one purpose. They find targets, they destroy them. The helicopters fly low over the water. The pilots talk on the radio. Both sides, American and Japanese, are using shared radio channels and shared call signs. A call sign is a code name used on the radio to identify a specific aircraft. Using the same system means both groups know exactly who is speaking and what they are doing at all times. A target appears on the water's surface. It is a physical object placed there to represent an enemy vessel. A vessel is any boat or ship. The target sits still in the water, marked so both sides can see it clearly. The lead Viper moves into attack position. Attack position means the pilot angles the helicopter so the weapons are pointed directly at the target, and the aircraft is at the right distance to fire accurately. The 20mm cannon opens up. The rounds hit the water around the target in a tight pattern. A pattern means the shots land close together, not spread out randomly. The pilot adjusts. The next burst hits the target directly. The Apache rolls in behind. The pilot fires a Hydra 70 rocket. A rocket does not guide itself. It flies straight from the point it is fired. The pilot must aim the helicopter correctly before pulling the trigger. The rocket crosses the distance in under 2 seconds and impacts the target. The explosion is visible from the other aircraft. Both squadrons cycle through their target sets. A target set is a group of targets assigned to a specific unit. Each pilot completes their assigned shots, confirms the hits, and clears the area so the next aircraft can move in. Clearing the area means moving away so there is no risk of collision or being hit by another aircraft's fire. The coordination is the hardest part. Two different militaries, two different languages, two different training backgrounds. They must operate as a single unit without confusion. One mistake in communication at this speed and distance can be fatal. The targets in the water are empty. No one is on them. The pilots are not shooting at people. They are practicing a procedure so that when a real threat appears, the response is automatic. The island chain southwest of Okinawa stretches for hundreds of miles. These islands are small. Some are barely large enough for a small village, but they sit at the edge of some of the most contested water in the Pacific. Contested means more than one country claims the right to control it. If an enemy force tried to move troops onto these islands by boat, the response would start in the air. These helicopters, the Vipers, the Venoms, the Apaches, would be the first weapons to engage. They would identify the boats, move into attack position, and destroy them before the troops could reach the shore. Resolute Dragon 25 rehearses exactly that sequence. Every shot fired today is practice for that specific scenario. The target sets are cleared. The pilots call their status on the radio. All aircraft accounted for. All weapons expended as planned. No incidents. The formation turns back toward Okinawa. The helicopters fly in the same tight arrangement they launched in. They cross the coastline and descend toward the base. One by one, they land. The mission data is recorded. Both commands review the results. What worked is noted. What needs adjustment is flagged for the next training cycle. HMLA 169 returns to its operations. The 1st Helicopter Brigade returns to theirs. The U.S.-Japan Mutual Defense Treaty has been in place since 1960. Resolute Dragon 25 is its practical form, not words on paper, but pilots in the air, weapons on target, 2 militaries trained to move as one. They are ready. The record shows it.